Hey guys, welcome back to the video. You can see today we're in a different setting than normal. I'm not in the garage. Actually came back home for the week as a bit of like an early Christmas. And I thought I'd take the chance actually to show you one of my cars that I actually have left up here. Unfortunately, I can't bring it down just because I don't have enough space in the garage, and the property I'm staying at I'm just renting, so I can't really build any sheds or anything like that. So I know it's a bit of a change from the Honda and the Skyline, but got a bit more Nissan action on the channel. Hopefully you enjoy. Alright, so this is my 1990 Nissan 180SX Type X conversion that I got. So I've owned this car for about 2.5 or 3 years now. So I bought this before the pandemic in Sydney and I paid just over $7,000 for it. It obviously didn't look how it did now, but it was pretty rough. I can insert a small clip and some pictures of how it looked. Long story short, I bought it a couple months before actually I lost my job, and then while I was looking for a job during the start of the pandemic, I just spent pretty much most of my time at home sort of doing a semi-restoration of the car. So just tidying up the engine, going through the interior, the suspension. I painted the car as well. So I'll just run you through the exterior first. So the car looks a bit dusty because a lot of shit's come through the cover, but it was just a normal 180SX, originally CA18, but I bought the car with a Type X blacktop already in it. And then in terms of the bodywork, the whole body kit I got from JSAI. And I can't recommend them enough. The kit fits perfectly and the gel coat was super good quality. And then I've done the clear indicators on the front and the side there. And I also got the optional lip on the front as well. It's just a bit parked in at the moment. And then for wheels, these are just like a T37 copy from Rota. I bought one of their sort of last sets of 4x114.3, and some slotted brakes. And then I just got the turbo SR20 brakes on there. And then I got the Type X side skirt. And I got these wind deflectors. They work really well. Just eBay ones, not original Type X ones. Type X rear pods, Type X rear tails, and I got the center garnish as well. Type X rear wing, bought that from my mate Harry. And then Type X lower garnish as well. You can see it's pretty dusty. And then I got full, pretty much like 5% tint all around the car. And then a small little roof wing up there as well. So in terms of the exterior, it's pretty basic, just Type X body kit. As far as the engine bay goes, I haven't really done a heap here either. Sort of trying to keep it a bit original and stock. So the front, I got a GKtech cooling panel there and a HPI radiator and GKtech catch can that goes over the fan here. And then I've made another one of my air boxes, and it's got a Grady intake pipe and aluminium intercooler piping, part of the Grady kit. So I got a, can't really see it, but I got a Grady intercooler. It's really heavy, that thing. Obviously water temperature sensor. I got a strut damper on there and a strut brace and the blacktop SR20. This thing's super clean. When I took the valve cover off, there was no sludge in it. Here's my oil cap. And then I just got an aluminium overflow tank for the coolant. Still original brake master and brake booster. And then in terms of coilovers, it's got some HSDs. Still original injectors on here. I done a Walbro 255 in the tank. In terms of the engine internals, it's completely stock, like factory. And I got the original heat shield on here, but I've done a T28 ball bearing turbo. And then I've just got a boost T here, just running 12 PSI, nothing crazy, still on the original computer. And I got a downpipe in there. In terms of the exhaust, it's just full stainless. Just got a, it's all pretty much a JSAI exhaust that's from Just Jap, and I just welded in a flex joint down the bottom, and it's still got a cat as well. So you can see it comes down into a flex joint, and then I got a cat. And then actually I was wrong, this back section is some random Jasma muffler that came on another car I bought. But the exhaust tip is actually JSAI, but it has a center muffler from the other car. Just got the camera at an angle, but I've got a Moroso sump on the engine as well, a baffled sump. And you can see my caster rods, Cusco caster rods. The car does have aircon as well still, but doesn't work at the moment. I need to get it regassed. So in terms of suspension, it's pretty much all factory. I've just got some caster rods in front and HSD coilovers. And then in the back, I've just got some camber arms. I can't remember which brand, but that's pretty much it. Just enough to dial in camber and caster on the front and the rear. And onto interior. So it's got the original door card still. Got some 180 SX floor mats. And in terms of seats, they're Series 2 S14 seats. And then in the back, I also done Series 2 conversion. So I've just unwrapped the S14 and wrapped them over the original S13 seats and just put a bit of carpet in the middle there. So they bolt in, and it's mostly original. Obviously got the dash mat because the dash is cracked. And then I've just got the Tomei shifter, and I've got a GKtech short shifter in there. Just a cheap Pioneer head unit there. I got my Nardi steering wheel, signed by DK himself. And I've got a digital cluster. It actually works. The electronic speedo works, and the heads-up display works as well. And then on the side here, I got Turbo Spark boost gauge and also the water temp gauge for the sensor you saw. And then this is just the rear boot. I remade the carpet to go in here, and I got the parcel tray and some speakers in it. Well, thanks for staying to the end of the video. I hope you like my 180SX Type X. If I missed anything in particular or you need any more detail, put some comments down below and I'll try my best to answer the questions. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you for the next video when I might show you my other car that's hiding under the covers there.